Here are Dr. Bonatti and your host, Kimberly Vermel.
Thank you for continuing to listen to American Medicine Today, brought to you by the Bonatti Spine Institute. I'm Kimberly Vermel, joined by Ethan Euchre, Jeff Wagstaff, and world-renowned orthopedic surgeon, Dr. Alfred Bonatti. Previous to the break, we have patient Jim Pilgrim on the line. He's calling in from Juneau, Alaska, and he was telling us about the pain that he had been in with pain down his leg and numbness, and no one else was able to give him really any options except the Bonatti Spine Institute. So he was talking about the procedure and being interactive with the surgeon. And Jim, I wanted to ask you, any discomfort that you felt during the surgery, did you understand why that was? Because they were actually pressing on the nerves so they could exactly pinpoint the true root of your problem?
Yes.
And did you?
I mean, they explained to me that, tell us if it's your leg or tell us if it's your back. And so I understood what they were doing. Mm-hmm. And when they woke up my leg, I knew it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So it felt like it woke up?
Well, he was saying, right, Jim? You were saying that it felt like
it was asleep
for a long time. That it felt like your leg was asleep
right.
all the time.
Well,
due to
it
the
was
damage.
like my whole leg, all the nerves fired at once.
Wow.
Got it.
And once it was free, I had no pain.
Mm-hmm. How quickly did you feel a relief of pain?
Like I said, as soon as it felt like all the nerves in my left leg fired at once. Mm-hmm. And after that, I had no pain.
And how exciting was that? I mean, you must have been laying there on the table thinking, this is awesome.
Right? And until you go through it, it's hard to explain.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was awesome.
Well, Jim...
And I remember Dr. Grossmith, when he was about finished, asking me if I had any other concerns. And one of my other concerns was when I used to lean backwards, my back would pinch so hard it about dropped me to my knees. So they literally put me on my knees on the operating table and said, lean backwards.
And?
If I didn't do enough, I'll do more.
And
I had no pain.
That's incredible.
Were you a bit apprehensive? I know some of the patients talk about when they know they're asked to recreate the pain, there's always that fear. Were you a little apprehensive and then...
Sure.
Happy?
I said, well, I know my leg's good. I mean, it's a weird feeling. But he asked me what my any other concerns were, and I told him leaning backwards is what really hurts. Mm-hmm. So they had me lean backwards right there on the operating table before Dr. Grossmith would say he was finished.
Then it didn't hurt, and you told him it doesn't hurt. This is great.
I felt fine.
Jim, take us from when Dr. Grossmith finished the procedure, where you get off the table. Were you able to walk into the recovery room?
I did walk to the recovery room.
Tell us how that was for you, because it sounds like as you got on the table, you were in tremendous pain. Once they were finished,
yes, and walking off, you're a little groggy from the anesthesia, but not too bad. And you rest in the recovery room, and I think I was in there maybe an hour, got dressed, and back to my hotel.
So how long before you flew back home to Alaska and got back to your normal routine?
Well, I actually had scheduled 2 weeks because initially they said maybe 4 surgeries.
Right.
And so you didn't need all 4 surgeries?
I remember being in the operating room for my first one and telling Dr. Grossmith, I said, well, I guess I'll see you Wednesday again, too. And he just said, not if I get it first. So I had 1 surgery. Wow. He got it all in one.
That's unbelievable. So let's recap that for a quick second, because it's kind of mind-blowing in the sense that the guy's from Alaska, has all this pain, nobody up there can help him, and then he finds someone who can help half a country or a full country away, and even they did better than they initially thought they were going to do. They scheduled the 4 procedures and only needed one. To me, that's fantastic. You must have been amazed.
I can't be any happier.
Well, Jim, you were down here for 2 weeks. Did you get to enjoy the beaches or the theme parks, or did you enjoy the nice weather?
I went to Clearwater and looked around, and actually, it was too hot. I'm not used to that hot weather.
Right. Would you feel comfortable if you knew somebody else suffering in pain to tell them about the Bonati Spine Institute?
I brought my son there last year, and Dr. Bonati fixed him.
Oh, wow. What was wrong with your son?
He fell 65 feet and crushed 3 vertebrae.
Oh, man. How old is he?
33.
And how did he fall?
He fell out of a tree.
Oh, wow.
She was doing man business up there in Alaska.
Yeah, well, he's actually from Spokane, Washington.
And so was Dr. Bonati able to alleviate his pain after falling out of a tree 65 feet?
When it first happened, I immediately called the Bonati Institute and was told they couldn't do anything till the vertebrae healed. Mm-hmm. So it was like a year and 2 months, and I had my son call again, and they said we could do something. He could hardly walk. He had hip pain, leg pain, back pain, and...
But by the end, he was resolved?
I brought him down there.
And how is he today?
He's, as he quotes when I ask him how his back is holding up, he says, like Dr. Bonati said, I'm 100%.
Nice.
That's awesome.
All right, Jim. Well, again, another fantastic story, not only for you, but for your son. And we really appreciate you joining us this afternoon on American Medicine Today, and continued pain-free living for both of you.
Well, I appreciate your expertise.
Absolutely. Have a great day, Jim.
Take care.
That's great. And the fact that, see, I do some pretty risky, reckless things, too. So it's good to know that, the 33-year-old son fell out of a tree. I might fall off of my balcony sometime, during Guavaween, break my neck.
We try to coordinate those things.
I got Dr. Bonati in my back pocket.
Don't come to us.
All right, we're up against a break.
Oh, you are listening to American Medicine Today. If you or someone you know is suffering in pain, reach out to the Bonati Spine Institute, 855-267-0482. Coming up after the break, we are going to be speaking to Dr. Jeffrey Bland. We'll have more. You're listening to News Radio 970, WFLA. Revolutionary in his field, Dr. Bonati created, perfected, and patented the Bonati Spine procedures. Using his genius, Bonati invented precise tools necessary to minimize surgery, scarring, anesthesia, and recovery. So successful are the Bonati Spine procedures, they consistently reflect over 94% patient satisfaction. 45,000 successful procedures have been performed exclusively at our location. Nearly half our patients suffer from failed back and neck surgeries at other facilities. Bonati succeeds where others fail. The Bonati Spine Institute is proud to announce more than a 94% patient-reported success rate in over 45,000 patent-protected spine surgical procedures. Call us today at 855-267-0483 or visit us at bonati.com.
All my pain is gone. Today I am totally pain-free. Nothing. No after effect.
I'm pain-free, and I have had to take any pain medication.
Today I am pain-free for the first time in over a year, and it is so awesome.
I only wish I'd known about it earlier. Right now, I am completely without pain.
Sitting here in this office right now, pain-free, eager to enjoy the rest of my life.
I am feeling great.
I feel 100% better, like a new person.
Today I feel absolutely fantastic. It's just incredible, the relief I feel right now.
Today I'm completely pain-free.
During the procedure, I literally felt the pain melt away. It was fantastic.
I feel so good.
It took care of my headaches instantly.
It's incredible. It's really incredible.
You gave me my life back.
It's just wonderful.
I feel fantastic.
It is just absolutely amazing.
So I'm hoping to be climbing hills in a few weeks.
Revolutionary in his field, Dr. Bonati created, perfected, and patented the Bonati spine procedures. Using his genius, Bonati invented precise tools necessary to minimize surgery, scarring, anesthesia, and recovery. So successful are the Bonati spine procedures, they consistently reflect over 94% patient satisfaction. 45,000 successful procedures have been performed exclusively at our location. Nearly half our patients suffer from failed back and neck surgeries at other facilities. Bonati succeeds where others fail.